Joey Chestnut shook off a 2-hour rain delay and gobbled his way to another victory at the Nathan's famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest. Chestnut downed 62 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes to win his 16th career title. In the women's contest, defending champion Miki Tsudo forced down 39 and a half dogs and buns to collect her 9th mustard belt. Major League Eating has sanctioned the annual event on the corner of Surf and Stillwell in Coney Island since 1997. Hello and welcome to the SBC Sports Desk. I'm Declan Drucker. Coming up today on the show, we'll talk about the MLB All-Star Game, have scores from around the league, and we'll show you highlights of the Super Bowl 57. But first, the National League defeated the American League 3-2 in the 2023 MLB All-Star Game last night in Seattle. Elias Diaz hit a 2-run home run off of Orioles closer Felix Bautista in the top of the 8th inning to give the NL their first win in 10 seasons. In his first All-Star Game, Diaz was named MVP, the first Colorado Rockies player to win the honor. Now let's take a look at some highlights from the 57th Super Bowl. Here we go, Chiefs-Eagles. Early first quarter, Jalen Hurts inside the 1-yard line, powers through. The Eagles score first, 7-0. Then later on, tied. Jalen Hurts bombs up a 45-yard pass. A.J. Brown, with 2 defenders on him, makes an amazing catch, one of the best quarterback-receiver duos of the year, and the Eagles regain the lead. Now, 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Patrick Mahomes lofts one 4 yards to Sky Moore, the rookie, for Sky Moore's first touchdown of his playoff career, and the Chiefs take the lead. Now, Jalen Hurts again powers through for a third time, and Jalen Hurts sets a Super Bowl record with 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. Now, tie game at 35, Patrick Mahomes lofts another one up, this time to Juju Smith-Schuster, who can't make the catch. But wait, there's a flag. It's coming back. And this flag will then set up the Chiefs and Juju Smith-Schuster in great position with a 27-yard field goal. Harrison Butker right down Broadway, and the Chiefs take a 38-35 lead. The Eagles fail to convert in the final 8 seconds, and the Chiefs go on to win this one 38-35. Their second Super Bowl win in the last 4 years, and Patrick Mahomes has his second Super Bowl MVP. And now some baseball scores. The Yankees outdueled the Mets in a dogfight 7-6. The Phillies slaughtered the Diamondbacks 15-3. The Dodgers outdueled the White Sox 5-1. And the Angels bested the Rangers 7-3. Thanks so much for joining us here on the show. That's all for tonight. We'll see you next time on the SBC Sports Desk. I'm Declan Drucker.
Hello everyone, I'm your host Tyler West alongside Declan Drucker. We're at a blazing hot stadium at Hinchliffe Stadium. We are at one of the 2 left Negro League stadiums in the world today. We have a great matchup between the New Jersey Jackals and the Schaumburg Boomers. Declan, what is the pitching looking like for today?
All right, so on the New Jersey Jackals side, we got Vin Mazzaro, who had a great ERA in the first half. He just had a great first half overall. He has great veteran experience after playing for 5 different MLB teams, including the Pirates, Marlins, and Orioles. And on the other side, Shunpei Yoshikawa, I can't say the same about his first half. He's experienced, but he's not a veteran. And he didn't have a great first half with the ERA rising above 5. He's the only Japanese player on the Schaumburg Boomers, and he's going to look to try to turn around his season in the first game after the All-Star break.
Both teams are coming off the All-Star break. They have Keon Barnum and Roosevelt Estrada. Barnum won the MVP All-Star, and Estrada won the Catching Accuracy Award. I'm your host, Tyler West, alongside Declan Drucker. We're sending it back to you guys at the studio. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hinchliffe Stadium. I'm your host, Tyler West, alongside Declan Drucker. We're at one of the stadiums. There's one of 2 left Negro Leagues here, and we're at one of them. Declan, can you talk about the pitching today?
All right, so on the New Jersey Jackals side, we have Vin Mazzaro, who has great veteran experience, has played for 5 MLB teams in the major leagues, including the Baltimore Orioles, Miami Marlins, and Pittsburgh Pirates. And he had a great ERA in the first half of the season, and he's trying to keep it that way going into the second half. And on the Schaumburg Boomer side, we have Shunpei Yoshikawa. He did not have a great first half with the ERA rising above 5. Does not have the good veteran experience that Mazzaro has, and he's trying to get the numbers down below and get them their first win against the Jackals.
Both teams are coming off the All-Star break. The New Jersey Jackals have Keon Barnum, who won the MVP of the All-Star game. They also have Roosberg Estrada, who won the Catching Accuracy Award. We're going to see a great game today between the two who are at the top of their divisions. I'm Tyler West, your host, alongside Declan Drucker. Back to you guys at the studio.
What's up, everybody? I'm Declan Drucker, and I'm coming to you from the New Jersey Jackals baseball field. I had a great time at the Montclair State University broadcasting camp this week, and I just want to talk about it a little. My favorite speakers were Mike Breen, John Fanta, Kenny Albert, Ian Eagle, and many others who said some very inspirational things. And my favorite things to do at the camp were learning play-by-play, hosting radio shows, and getting to go in the state-of-the-art studios at MSU. I hope everyone has a great game at the New Jersey Jackals game today, and I'm so happy that the camp was big enough to put this together for us. Play ball. What's up, everybody? I'm Declan Drucker here with the Hot Topics in Sports. To lead off, the New York Mets have been one of the biggest disappointments in the MLB so far this year. With the highest payroll in baseball, they sit in 4th place in the NL East, trailing the first place Atlanta Braves by a whopping 18.5 games. They also sit 7 games behind the San Francisco Giants for the final wildcard spot. To add to the dreadful season of the Mets, Pete Alonso was knocked out in the first round of the Derby for the first time in his career. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. took the crown in the end, overcoming Randy Arozarena with a tight score of 25-23 for his first home run derby title. Speaking of scoring, this is exactly what the United States men's national team has been doing to continue their run through the Gold Cup. They have scored an extravagant total of 15 goals through 4 games, including their quarterfinal victory against Canada in a penalty kick palooza. Next, they will face Panama in the semifinal game. This has been your update. I'm Declan Drucker from Montclair State University. What's up, everybody? I'm Declan Drucker, and I'm here with
Steven Russo.
Ray Burdett.
And today we're going to be talking about the downfall of the first half of the Mets season, and we're going to be talking about who is to put blame on, including players, coaches, staff, anyone. So, me personally, I think you put the blame on a lot of the star players that have been underperforming, like McNeil, Marte, Scherzer, Verlander, because their contracts have been huge, and it seems like a waste of money when they don't perform to their standard.
I would put the blame on everybody. The owner, the coaches, the players, even you listening, the fans. I put the blame on every single one because the owner is the one that signs the checks to the underperforming players. The management are terribly managing the players. Buck Showalter doesn't know how to manage a clubhouse. And the fans, this is what we deserve as fans because we all wanted to cheat the rebuild. We all wanted to just sign checks away to the big players, and now we're repaying for our sins because all this badness is coming from our overpaid players that we wanted to sign.
I mean, I couldn't agree more with Steven because everything's went wrong. And, the players are underperforming. You're looking when Max Scherzer goes out there and Justin Verlander for a quality start, and Verlander's only been giving 5 innings. And Max Scherzer has not showed up in any big spot. You can count them in the Atlanta series. They needed 1 win. He gave up 6 runs. Game 1 of the wild card, the first game of the postseason since 2015, he gave up 8 or 10 runs. And now, when they need a win to go into the All-Star break on a good note, finishing a really good road trip, 5 runs in 5 innings. It's just not quality starts. And when the hitting comes in, it's just very inconsistent, especially McNeil. Their leading batting average last year is hitting .250.
So going back to what Steven was talking about Steve Cohen and stuff, a lot of fans have been there's been a lot of speculation about fans putting the blame on him, so we're going to go into the callers now, see what they have to say and who they're going to blame it on. So who's our first caller?
Like right now.
Right now, it's probably.
Don't be shy. Let's hear the
Yeah, yeah. Who is it?
Oh, this is Matt from Howell.
Hey Matt. So, who do you think the blame should be put on in the Mets organization after their bad performance so far this year?
I can't say yes, it could be the coaches, but it could be a mix because, I mean, so many people are so quick to blame the manager. And yes, obviously the manager needs to figure out some different things to do, but you got to put some blame on the big players that are getting the big bucks, you know? I mean, this is an organization that has one of the highest, if not the highest payroll in all of Major League Baseball, and they're just not performing. They can't score men on base. They have to do better, and if it's me, I'm putting the blame on the players. I'm not putting the blame on Buck Showalter. He's a great manager. He knows what he's doing, but the players have to play better and be a better team in order to win the championship like they want to do.
Matt, you're absolutely right. It is on the players too. And Ray, you brought it up earlier. These superstars, we wait for them in the big games, and every big game we've seen these superstars, we've seen them crap the bed. It's over and over again. You know, it's frustrating to see Max Scherzer go out in a big game after a big game against the Braves, against the Padres in the playoffs last year, the Padres again this year, and just not show up. And everyone's right about that.
All right, so Matt, you made a great point about how the blame should be on the players because they're the ones getting paid. So we're gonna go to our second caller here and see if they have anything different to say or maybe same opinion.
Yeah, Tyler here from Tom's River.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Max.
I'm just wondering, with these recent struggles, what do you think the Mets should do close to the trade deadline? Do you think they should, not in a way, kind of blow the rest of the season and take it nonchalant, but do you think they should sell or they should buy and try to get into a playoff push?
I think it should be a mix. If they're playing well, I think they should buy because they're not getting any draft picks.
Yeah, I agree with Ray. Like, they should be buying, but they did show life towards the end near the All-Star break when they won 6 out of 7. So we're going to have to see what they can do before August 1st where the trade deadline is.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on the other side of the break of what the New York Mets should do at the trade deadline. And hint, I think they should sell. So this has been Steven Russo.
Riverdette.
And Declan Drucker coming to you from Montclair State University Radio, and we will be right back to you after the break.